All right, now that I have my sound on
Scandalous.
again, we'll try that again. We're live doing some D&D in the Sven Zone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello,
Hi. Hi.
hello, hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
You
Awesome.
guys can hear
We
me,
have
right?
sound.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
All right, so we're doing White Plume Mountain. The heroes of Phandalin, or also known as the Scrambled Eggs, are looking for 3 relics. And last week they found 1. And there were no under or over jokes. So I was disappointed in my team because they found whelm. And I expected one of them to be overwhelmed or underwhelmed, but they weren't. They just stuck it
Well,
as
I said it was very whelming.
and moved on.
I made a whelm joke.
Yes.
I guess I'm the little guy who's no longer remembered.
That's right.
Dismissed.
The
Looks like the
goblin, he
weapon
doesn't
dismissed
count.
me.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, you must be this tall to be remembered.
To make a
That's
joke.
right.
I guess I'll just rename myself the Goblin Number 3.
All right. You guys went back to. You have ran across several different critters in this undermountain place, White Plume Mountain, and you have splashing through a foot of water through most of it, and then cross this fiery gorge of lava and death, and killed a vampire, came back, fought some demons, splashed around some more. Both times you guys walked through the green slime.
Yay.
Then you've now moved north of where the Gyno Sphinx is, and have come into this room that clearly drops off without any kind of underwater light or investigation at all. You're not sure how deep it is or what's going on. But as you stepped in, these critters. No, I don't want to open up whatever URL I accidentally clicked. These critters popped up. And they look sort of like seaweed, but as you're looking at them and the seaweed is water is moving, draining off them, and the seaweed is twisting and turning, it has almost like a hypnotic effect.
Go by.
And with that, and whoever doesn't have Sirenscape up, roll for initiative.
Oh, you want us to roll again? I think we rolled last time, but
Okay.
we can roll again.
We're gonna roll. Let's roll. Rock and roll.
So Scrambles doesn't want to because he's got 23 already, so he wants to keep his roll.
I had 21.
sure.
I'm done.
Here we go. Ready? This is gonna be the big one. If I can get it to do.
Improved. I went from
Here we go.
All right, and
a 5 to a 6.
Woo! I get it.
I rolled 23 again.
Yeah, Scrambles went from going
Nice.
first to going first.
Okay.
If you're not first, you're last, except for when you're first.
That's right.
Don't worry, I'll hold up the rear.
Hey, watch where you're putting them hands.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'm just a little guy. You won't notice.
You won't notice a thing.
God, I
Wow.
almost choked on my freaking
So-
medication. Ugh.
It's not good.
Bob, and you just sort of blink your eyes, and look around, see what's going on. I will. Why doesn't he have
Should I
skip
put
turn
that on the
him?
screen?
Did you put what on the screen?
I just all of a sudden I looked up and I saw the steering wheels moving. I thought maybe I'd touched something.
No.
No, I beat everybody in initiative, so I'm going first, I think.
Got it. Okay. Let's see where initiative.
Oh, were we surprised?
Yes. In
Okay.
a sense, these things
In a sense.
get to go first.
Oh, my bad.
Goodbye to your initiative rolls, guys.
Mine was awesome.
Well, that's not amazing.
All right, so that happens, and then the last guy.
Hey guys, you know what I kind of just realized? There's 3 artifacts
Wow.
that we're looking
Okay.
for, right? And then there were
Yeah.
3 hallways guarded by the Gynosphinx. So, coincidence?
There you go.
I
Ouch.
think not.
All right, so
Yeah.
trying to verify what is going to happen here, because you're supposed to do something special, but scrambles is different. Let me see. Okay, so you actually go. Come on. Why isn't my. Right up to this guy. And he is your friend. You like him a lot. He's a pretty cool dude.
Okay.
Swimming.
So, no, because he has he always uses the boots of water walking, and he was using them before he
Oh.
even came into the room. He's on
Yes.
top of the water. These guys are not. I need to put them.
These
low.
guys are trying to drown him, and he's like, "What? There's water here?"
Yeah.
So good.
I'm going to say, I was rereading this to make sure this would make sense. You don't give a crap about the other 2. So if you want to bring up your echo and do something else against the other 2, that's fine. But this one, you not only like, but you will try to protect and keep other people from attacking this one. Number 16.
The one in the corner, monster seaweed. Oh, the one next to
16, one right next to you. You went right up to him because he's your friend.
me. Oh, okay. Well, if he's my friend, then I'm gonna come right here to make sure this other seaweed guy doesn't attack him, and I'm gonna fight this seaweed creature.
Okay, let me turn the grid on. I don't know if you can get that far, but let's see.
Oh, my bad.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can go
I
one
don't
more.
know.
One more. Yep, good.
Good enough.
But you're not worried about. You're more worried. You know it's your friends are going to try to kill these guys. So
Yeah.
you haven't lost your intelligence. You just like this guy a lot.
Yeah.
He's your friend. It would
I
be
just
like
16.
if Grimmy was here and there were other goblins that you
Yeah.
guys were attacking. It'd be like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
anyways.
going to.
So you were back 5 feet with this stupid thing. Will let me. There we go. Okay. And then where did you want your echo?
Right there. 5, 5, 10, 15. He needs to be down in that square, but
Where he was before? right there.
No, I have a second echo, but he's locked. He's above seaweed creature that doesn't
Oh, I
have a
see him
number.
now. Okay, never mind.
Seaweed creature, not the seaweed monsters.
Oh, is that the difference between them? Yeah, I see. Weed. Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Oh, I lost all the seaweed. There. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack this guy first.
So you have a -2.
Okay. -2.
I presume you meant. It doesn't matter who you mean because they're all underwater. So
Doesn't matter,
good.
because I'm a gangster.
As the steam rises up as your hot burning axe
Hot magma.
cuts through the
Magma.
water.
And then I'm making my second attack at him. Phew. And I hit him. Phew. Dablage. All right. So yeah, I just I attack that fool twice, and I go for a high five from the other one next to me. That was cool, huh? A five. Does he high five me back?
He does like a dolphin flip and smacks him with one of his tendrils.
So good.
Got him.
Well, then yeah, that's me.
Let me switch the view for the stream.
Nice. Step forward a little bit. That's still, I can still go here and still be on the ledge, right? Stepping into the water
Yes.
yet?
Correct.
I will. Then I will start my chanting.
Chanting.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good.
And that. All I can do is 2.
All right. So this guy.
Hashtag multi-bless. Multi-bless.
Multi-pass.
Leludalis. Multi-bless.
Going to attack the
Nerds.
echo.
Hey, don't be criticizing the best movie in the world.
No, I'm criticizing you. I'm calling you guys
Oh,
nerds.
All right. As long as
Best
we're
movie in the
clarifying that.
world.
I call you guys nerds. We're playing D&D as if I'm not also one.
All right, Jackson.
Okay. Is it possible to move your character when you're in 3D mode? Curious.
Yes, sometimes it can be a little
Yes.
more challenging, but you can. You can just grab it and
okay.
move like normal.
Okay,
Or
so
click
for
on
those
it and use your
people-
arrow buttons.
Yeah, okay. Because I tend to move my map when I do that.
Okay.
Okay, so the sidewalk or the ledge goes all the way around to the thing, right? Or does it stop?
It's
According
on the
to the
map.
map thing?
So it does not go all over the place. There are gaps and holes, and
Oh, I see. So I couldn't jump across the one gap there on the northwest.
you could try, yes.
Could try, but I mean, how big is it? Is it
It's only like 10 feet, so you could
It's
probably
10
make it
feet.
through pretty easy.
yeah,
S-
10 feet's
They're
no
very
problem.
athletic.
Okay,
The
so,
only
but
issue is that
You
you're
go
in a
like
foot
1
of
foot
water.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so there's no point in me trying to get there, especially since we don't know how deep this is. So therefore, we're
You can
going to
jump in and
use
find out.
that. I'm going to pass. Thanks.
Call yourself a
All right, I think I'm
barbarian. Where's your fearlessness?
fearless warrior. Yes, indeed. Okay.
It's where he keeps his rages.
Actually, no. I am going to do a wonderful thing, and that is to throw my javelin. My javelin of returning. At which one am I? Oh, I lost him already. There he is. Okay, so this guy here, I guess he's closer. All right.
Which guy?
He's number 29. I
Okay,
can't see
so
the
you
whole
have
name.
-5.
Seaweed something. -5.
Correct.
Okay. -5. Okay, there we go. Come on, maybe give me something good.
That's a hit.
That's it. Oh, thank you. This goes with the boat. Thank you. It's a hit. Awesome. Here we go. Come on, maybe give me something good. Nice. Decent. Not too bad. Okay, then it's going to return to me, and I can throw it one more time.
Correct.
Hopefully stick so that I can pull it out of him later on. See, it doesn't matter where it is. I can do the returning once my next turn,
Correct.
regardless of where it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's a nice roll. Nice. Here we go. Maximum damage. Here we go. Maximum. I am close. However, not too bad. All right, that is my turn. Can't move really, so I'm going to stop there.
Out of curiosity,
Okay.
for the chant, shouldn't he have had a 1d4 attack add-on? I mean, he didn't need it, but I see it in Toggen's. I see it in
Oh, you're talking
Jackson
about
too,
me?
but it doesn't look like it actually took effect.
Oh, I also didn't put the 5 on the second one, -5. So does that make a difference? No, I would have still hit.
Not with that number.
Yeah. Okay. And then my question, just quickly before you go, Jackson standing right there on a wet ledge. I think that he would probably take a step towards the west, just to clear more space for people to get onto this area. So that's what I'd like to do.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, let's say like 10 feet straight to the west. If you could do that for me, I appreciate it. Wow, what is centered around this stupid thing?
That's weird.
I don't know why it's not working.
What?
My chant
Yes.
wasn't taking effect. It's written in. It shows that it's on you, but it didn't actually do anything.
Works for you.
What were you trying to do?
The chant that I have going should have given you a +1d4 on your attack.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me. Oh, God.
Hello. It is my turn.
Yay.
Hey Sven, I'd like to try to identify what these are.
Okay. You're gonna have to wait.
Yep. Take your time.
Let me look
And-
at Godin.
29 should have had a -1.1d4, right? So this isn't working this time. That's weird. It says on my thing, it says self, which it also says for the individual people.
It should
Should
be.
they self?
I'm looking at you. Let me look at you. 1. Oh, that's why you only have 1 on you. You should have 2. Where's your chant?
I've turned them both on.
Chanting. So yeah. So one should say ally. One should say
Yeah, mine shows.
foe.
Mine does. Mine
Let's
does
see.
say ally. And foe. Well, I mean, it doesn't say ally and
Foe.
foe on my page, but it does have both auras.
Self. No, I don't think it has
Just
this
up
one.
farther. There's one up farther on mine. The top it says toward the top it says attack 24, safety 1d4, and then the bottom toward the bottom it says minus. Well, now they're both together, but it was up higher too. No, it's up. Yeah, it was up on the toward the top. That's weird. I haven't changed any coding or anything, and it worked before. I don't know why it's not working right now.
I mean, there was an update. Maybe some things got changed.
Okay.
We blame it on user error.
I mean, the ally
Mhm.
aspect it seemed to work because it went to everybody on my allies. Do I see? I don't. I see it against the Seawad monster that's in the Ura, but it didn't work.
All right. So yeah, it's we'll fix it. We'll do it
Let's fix it later.
manually
Yeah,
or something. But the
okay.
it is applied correctly. It is working correctly. So again, there might be something that's tweaked that's not working.
All right.
But in the meantime, this is trying to find my list, and I'll find out what this is.
Mantha has an idea of what it is, but Toggin doesn't. So we're good.
They're definitely not indigenous
Let's go do something.
to high mountains.
Might not be.
I was honestly thinking the exact same thing as Hagen, so we'll see.
All right, so this is nature or survival.
Cool. Well, my survival is higher, so I'm gonna throw that.
You're not sure.
Oof.
You may have heard of seaweed, but this isn't
I
the sea.
ocean before. We took a boat.
This isn't the sea, so you're not
We
sure
trade
what it
with
is or
people
why
like
it
that
is.
too, fish people or something.
Weren't we at that beach thing where those big critters came out of the sand? That was
Right.
ocean, right? Or that was
That was clearly the
Fantasyland. It
beach,
wasn't.
not the sea.
Yeah, but we were right there.
Be on somewhere.
But it was a magical place, so maybe it wasn't
I
there.
don't remember specifically ever mentioning seaweed in this campaign before.
I think Toggin
The
just rolled
point
like
is,
a 1 or something.
Toggin is from the high cold mountains area. Not a lot
Yeah.
of seaweed and kelp growing in the mountainous
He
areas.
does his best, but he doesn't know everything else. God. Yeah, Toggin doesn't know what it is. Probably. Chill Touch will work on it. Actually, I don't know if he can see this one very well. He might. Yeah. So just as a in character, Toggin like, I do not know what these are, but I'm hitting them anyway.
So
And
because of this odd situation with them being underwater and you being as tall as you are, CV29 is going to be at a -2. The other two are going to be at a -5.
oh, okay. I
This
thought
is
having
Scrambles being right there, and Boblin.
Scrambles is on top of the water,
Exactly.
underneath the water where they are. But whatever. I can do -2 and try to hit this one. Hey, that'll do it.
Nice. That's a hit.
Let me the +1. That and that. And if it's undead, I don't think it is. But if it is, it has disadvantage on its next attack against me. Yep, that's what he does. Just anybody can try to figure out what they are. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
With that, I have to go AFK.
Jackson can certainly try.
Scrambles will turn to
Yes,
the
Jack.
thing next to him and go, "Hey, I don't remember. What are you? Hey, where are you going?
And it sort of waves for you to follow him.
If you
As he
go over
moves
there, I
over.
can't protect you. It's too far away."
And he tries to reach out and grab.
No.
Actually, he's not where he is. He is here.
That looked like it might have worked. That one definitely worked.
So did the seaweed monster reach out and grab somebody?
Tried to, but missed.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Not
It's just
cool.
waving at me. Maybe they're friendly after all. Scramble seems to like this one after all.
Yeah, so, okay, who knows? They didn't update and fix.
Yeah, apparently. It just didn't take effect the first round. Let me see if there's something about that in there.
Grab.
So he's going
Yeah,
to
it doesn't say
move
anything.
you
It doesn't
out
say
of its
anything.
reach and put himself in between you and him.
Oh, this is Bob. Gotcha.
I
How tall is Bob? I don't remember. Is he in the? Is it in the note?
he's human size,
6'9".
so 6,
Medium contract.
5,
Okay,
6
normal
feet.
size.
Notes.
He doesn't have to breathe, right?
He's a golem, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't breathe. Don't need no stinking breath.
Yeah, he's 6 or 7 feet tall. All right,
Okay.
Boblin.
I would also like to try and figure out what these
Oh, I
things
thought.
are.
Oh,
I'm hoping that they thinking that it's animated seaweed. This must be, some sort of magical creature, maybe arcane in origin. Maybe my teachings went over this. Maybe they make a good smoke. I don't know.
It is
Yeah.
nature or survival.
I'm sorry. Did Bob get skipped, or did what happened? I'm sorry. I lost.
He moved you over and then stepped up in between you and him and the other creature.
I should have dropped that in the tower. My bad.
So, information number 1. Trying to pull them up. There we go.
Holy heck.
You knew this because they did it to you.
Bastards.
And then you can know one other piece of information.
What is their name?
Well,
What are they called?
with that roll, you would know that anyway. But so what other piece of information?
Uh, do they have any uh, uh, resistances?
There you go. Those are the resistances. You didn't command it, Godin. So if you want to give it a command, then it'll on its next turn it'll do it.
I,
It acts on its own until told to do something else.
not according to the instructions in the notes. It doesn't act on its own at all. Literally says the golem can't think or act for itself. Unless I am gone, it will not. It won't do anything. It'll just do what its last orders were if I'm gone. But if I'm there, it doesn't do
Okay.
anything until I tell it to.
And never mind. It would have been didn't do anything.
That's why I was just kind of confused. I was about to do something and it just switched off.
Um, well, Taggin, I can, help you there. These are kelpie. Kelpie. Not sure what the plural of that is. We've heard they can charm. That's what's happening to good old Scrambles over there. They're, as you can see, they're plant creatures. And despite that, though, they are not, they are resistant to fire. Probably has to do with their wet nature. That and, being bluntly hit or stabbed with basically by two kinds of weapons. Their, their form makes them resistant to that. Anyone care for a boat ride?
That'd be lovely.
Okay. For my action, I am going to pull off one of my patches.
Oh
Have a rowboat appear right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it an actual? What is it actually called? The patch itself, a rowboat.
Item rowboat.
Okay.
Yeah, that patch is rowboat. Small wooden boat fitted with 4 oars.
Okay.
Rowboats are used for fishing or here. I'll just share that. That's information I have. It's not going back, but and I'll just put it directly north of me.
I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me try this. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So you said a whole hell of a lot, and did an action. Are you doing anything
This is
else?
my entire turn.
Okay.
I will step onto the rowboat, but that will be it.
All right. So Godin, did
I'll
you
just-
want to yell out a command?
I can't. I'm chanting.
Okay.
For the moment, he's just going to be there.
There we go.
Okay. I step onto the rowboat, and that's my entire go.
All right. Give me a acrobatic check. Don't roll a 1.
That was
Good.
you almost jinxed me there.
All right.
Awkwardly
What
steps on
is
the rowboat,
this?
steps right next to the rowboat, and plunges into the water.
That's right.
Anybody care for a boat ride? I'll be swimming.
These things are moving and the water's swishing around and stuff. So anything
Do I
could
get a
happen.
save for being charmed or no?
Dadgummit. Hold on.
If I don't, that's
close the
fine. I'm
window.
just curious. I'll make sure.
It's I'm pretty sure you do at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Give me just a second here. Create, close, delete item. There. Thank you. All right, let me double check. Because it should have so many windows open. Here it is, and it is this. Okay. Oh, so I was right, and we messed it up. What? It's only that? Ooh. Shocked you missed it the first time. Oh, you got number 2. Okay. That's why. All right, so you have to move closer to it.
Okay.
Other
So
than
that's what I
that,
would do.
you can
He
do
have
whatever
had
you
one
want.
the same.
Well, I could check it out, guys. It's a rowboat. I'm gonna go look at this boat. And if I end my turn far away, so I'm just gonna attack through. I'm gonna attack through my minion, my echo. That is. Does 13 hit? Because I should have had a -2.
Let's see.
Trying to
Nope,
play it
that's a
honest.
miss.
Okay. Then I will try
As
her
a-
again.
As a question, because I have absolutely no idea with this Echo situation.
Sure.
If Scrambles himself is in the aura, does his Echo still get any benefits from him? Like the
I
aura
get
that
the
he's in?
benefits. Yes. So does your
That's the
orb? Your
question.
orb does the
I've
damage, right?
never had to deal with the
Yeah,
extended.
yeah. So your orb does just does me do additional damage, or what does your orb do to me?
Attack.
The aura would give you a +1 d4 to attack.
Then yes, it does. I'm attacking through the echo, so it is. If I'm in the orb area, then yes, it affects me. Cool. I hit it the second time. Attack. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Damage. Bam. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna pop the echo, but I'm gonna pop it over here next to me.
Okay, and give me a d4.
Yep.
All right, so your
4.
first one would have hit. Go ahead and do damage again to the same guy.
Oh, okay. Pretty solid damage.
Cool.
All right, so you say anything about your friend here or anything?
No, I said, hey, check out this cool boat. And I'm walking over with him to look at the cool boat.
Okay.
Me and that snake dude.
Hmm.
And I move in the echo over towards them, and I put it next to him. I mean, that's not all I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing.
All right, so other people moved away. Now give it's gotta do your saving throw. Wow, you rolled a 2 every time.
Okay.
Plus 1d4 because he gets a bonus on stage. I don't think it's gonna help a 4, but
You're there, the echo's there. It's gonna move over to here. Try to clog the drain with this bugbear. And then go back over here.
you might need to actually target him.
All right, let me see how many times can he do this. Let's see. All right, target successfully saves is immune. He's looking at talking.
Understandable. You know what, guys?
Don't forget the extra D4.
Inspiration on that.
You
No,
don't
you
need
don't.
it. You saved.
You say
Oh, it is-
there's an extra D4 that
And-
didn't
Oh
roll.
yeah. Okay.
So he is attacking Goblin.
Oh, I haven't changed my name back yet. Not bad.
All right, Jackson.
Okay. I'm going to now do the opposite, right? I'm going to retract the javelin, throw it,
Okay.
and then my second reaction will be retracting it, wouldn't it?
No, you can only do it. Retract it once. You can only call it to yourself once a turn.
But do I already have it now or not?
No.
I don't
So-
think I do, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
So you call it to
I
yourself.
have
You
my
can
second
throw
one.
it.
Oh, my second one I gave to Scrambles. Correct.
Well,
I
you
gave my
have your second
javelin
one.
for Oh, I do. Okay. I thought I'd
Yeah,
given it.
I don't have it any
Scramble.
longer.
Oh, okay. Very good. It's okay. I'll just do that then. Just take the other one and I'll get it back later, I guess. Wow. Oh, partially resisted. That's why. Bastard. All right. I'm retracting it back and then I'm shooting it again. I'm doing a good job here. Oh, come on, baby. I did it again. Rolled 5. Here we go. Come on. Oh, it's not too bad, but it was resisted.
So you don't have both of your javelins are now gone.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll be spending my next move retracting them, retrieving them. Come here, boys. I already, yeah, I know.
Wow. Actually hit. All right, so the seaweed wraps around your legs. You are grappled.
But I maintain my concentration.
But you maintain your concentration. True.
All right, let me double check. I don't think any of these have tried to look at as your chant. It was before your chant. Got in. Goblin scrambles Jackson. Yep. All right. So it is looking at Godin. These seaweed twists and turns in this enchanting pattern. You don't care. You seem better. All right. So you are grappled.
So my mechanical question here: can I stop concentrating so the spell drops, yell a command, and then cast a spell?
Yes, as long as it doesn't have a somatic component.
Everything has a kind of component. Mm.
So you're better off just chanting and trying to break free. Got to break free.
We're breaking free, soaring, flying.
Flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can reach. I did that as my ASL final, and I dressed like a football player, and my friend dressed up like a cheerleader, and we did the whole
That's
thing
so
in sign language.
Nice.
Oops.
You do. No
Oh, it's
problem. DC 12. You got out.
gotcha.
Nice.
Is that a full action?
Yes. Well,
I will.
it is your standard action, yes. You can still move.
Yeah.
And you have a bonus action.
What is everybody's? Oh, I have this covered. Oops. 1, 2.
everybody's healthy. Oh,
Everything
so
except for me, right? And Jackson a little bit. All right. I don't need to use my
oh,
ring yet.
in a little bit. Okay, never mind. Not everybody. Toggen's
Just
the only.
barely scratched. I'm not going to waste my bell ring on that for now. I will simply continue to chant. Excuse me.
All right, Bob. You're in the boat. It is rocking slightly. And these tentacles are reaching for you, but they then sort of is now just this pile of seaweed floating in the water.
Guy. Um,
There's a song like that. Rock the boat. Go ahead.
People
Don't
said,
rock
sit
the boat,
down, sit
rock
down,
the
you're
boat,
rocking the boat.
baby, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Funny because every time it comes to a musical intersection, I think of something different than everybody else.
They were both equally good.
waiting for someone to join me on the
The one
boat,
in
so
my
I
mind
will.
happened to be the other one.
I'll use my sling staff to send some air at Seaweed Monster 16.
All right, so give me an acrobatics check. And I'm going to say you're not used to standing on a boat or sitting on a boat.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Are you, so, 17, no problem. Okay, so you don't have a minus besides the -2 for the water.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Baba, what are you doing? And then, as you let go of the puff of wind, the echo jumps right in front of it.
And what does that do again?
It just eats whatever the attack is. He attacks the echo instead of the intended target.
Okay, and
for
that's
Shadow
automatic.
Martyr. Yeah, I
Okay.
can just it's before the attack is rolled. So before I know what he rolls, I just jump in front of it.
All right, so Echo's
Right.
gone.
I didn't know which one he was attacking, so I waited until he said number 16.
Fair enough.
I
right.
apologize.
So the Echo appears, and the thing goes right through it, and it dissipates. And Scramble says, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Not cool, Boblin. This is my friend. I don't know his name yet, but he's a cool guy, and he gave me a high five earlier.
Is on.
Scrambles, I'm trying to help. You're charmed. He's messing with your head, buddy. Whatever.
I know, I'm very charming. It's surprising I don't have a title for it yet, but I will get one, I'm sure.
All right, Doggen. Boblin, Godin is coming right really close to you.
So I know that some charm effects can be removed when you get to re-roll when you take damage. So you know, Friendly fire
I don't-
is actually. And Toggen's going to go ahead and he unwraps his sling from his wrist, and he's going to go ahead and try to shoot a rock at Scrambles. Oh, there's a 1d4. Hold up. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What?
You
Why
don't
did
need
you
it. You got him
object-
anyway.
Nice. You were aiming at
Strong
Jackson.
guy, but
So
you hit
were you
Jackson.
trying to
What are
hit
you doing?
Jackson?
Pretty
Okay.
sure that still hits
All right, so that
Scrambles. but
hits
still.
Scrambles. There you go. All right.
Hits Scrambles.
What the fuck, Toggin?
Scrambles! Snap out of it.
All right.
Good job.
Has everyone lost their mind? I'm just trying to hang out with the snake thing.
Snap
Where
out of
is-
it.
here it
Are
is.
you
Bye.
sure? Think again.
Called a cup.
All right. There you go. That was it. Yes, when you're on camera, I try to put you on camera. You were on camera, then you left, so I turned it off. Now you're back, so I turned it back on. All right, so Scrambles, you are no longer charmed.
But it's not.
Still a cool creature, but you are no longer charmed.
Scrambles rubs his head a little bit. And he goes, ah. Toggin, I think that rock worked. Fuck this little snake thing. And then immediately I attack it.
Okay.
Do I have a -2 still or no?
Yes.
-2 + 4. No, plus.
Oh, actually, I'm going to pop my echo first because I haven't done that. I'm going to flank it so that way I can get only a -1. Because that's how being cheap works, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just using my character to his fullest ability.
Hell yeah,
Question,
man.
could you actually summon Scramble or the Echo under the water right next to it, and you wouldn't have any negatives? You're tracking through the.
That's a great
Echo?
question. I don't know. Is that
You can
possible?
also have a +1d4 to your attack.
Does
I
it
don't
have to be on the same level as you, or I mean, can you put it
No,
where you want?
I can put the echo wherever the fuck I want. I just have never thought about underwater fighting with it.
Underwater combat is harsh, and with a battle axe, you would have a disadvantage.
Okay, no worries. I will just attack him like normal then. And I missed. That's okay. I'll take a second attack.
Did it give you a plus? Wouldn't have mattered. Well, it might matter. Don't forget, I would throw
Roll
a
it.
D4 on there. Because if you get a 4, you're gonna hit him.
Does 12 hit him?
I don't.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
It was one shot.
I'd do another one. You had to still have the -1 there. It would have been 13,
Oh,
but
does
either way,
13
I
hit him?
think it's 14. Could be wrong.
Second attack.
I know 14 hits. I just don't know if 13 does.
Boom. So we hit him with that one, and let's do some damage.
All right, so these are the rules for underwater fighting. Unless you have a swimming speed, you have disadvantage on your attack roll, unless it's a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. And
So
then
the question
range
also
weapons are automatic.
with his echo, is it actually a physical manifestation? I mean, in terms of like the weapon that he's wielding, is it actual physical or is it spectral as well, sort of? I've never even thought about that before.
The
Not in
weapon
this
is
not in this
spectral.
context.
It's irrelevant.
is
It's
a
whatever
spectral.
Scrambles is doing. He attacks through the echo. The echo is irrelevant.
No, I get that. But if the
So if Scrambles is underwater, then he has
no, Scrambles
disadvantage.
is above water.
Right. So it doesn't matter where the echo is. The echo could be underwater, underneath this thing, if the room is deep enough, and it would still have Scramble's attack.
That's pretty cool. So then, yeah, I could attack it while I was underwater, and I would just have a -2.
By that logic, if the echo was next to something and Scrambles wasn't, he couldn't attack it.
No,
But the echo says I can attack things that I'm not next to.
I know, but why would the same negatives that scramble has nothing to do? It has to do with the position of the echo to the creature, not scramble to the creature.
no, it's the other way around.
In other contexts.
And I don't know what you're asking. Scrambles
No, I'm
attacks
saying
through
that
the
if
echo, so
Scrambles was
whatever
on,
negative Scrambles
no, no,
has affects the roll. That's it. That's all. Nothing else
no, I'm
matters.
saying if Scrambles was on the other side of the room and the echo was attacking, he's not using any negatives or positives that Scrambles has. He's using whatever the relationship of the echo to the creature is.
Hey.
I don't.
It's a magical creature, so we bend the rules of reality.
I don't know how to post the thing in the chat anymore because I think they might have taken that button away. But for whatever reason, I
What
don't
thing?
have the ability to
No, you're good.
like the scripts for what things are, like magic missile. If I want to just click on magic missile and then put it in the chat to say what it does, that button isn't there any longer. I can't.
There,
Uh,
either one looks like a little chat box, or you could also click on the one that looks like people, and it will.
Yeah,
So
the little.
when I go to my abilities page and I go to the Echo avatar,
Mhm.
there's a lock symbol, a minimize, a close, and then the drag the link. That is all. I don't see people.
Oh, you don't
or
have the out
Oh.
for it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's not in there for anything on my page.
You can also just try the link to the chat. That also works.
Oh, I can do that. Cool. Then I will
Mhm.
do that.
That's
Sweet.
awesome.
All right. Anything else? You got your 2 attacks. Yep. Okay. Are you moving or anything else? Micah, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here. No, I'm making my 2 attacks, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Jackson.
How about that hurt?
We know you there.
Sorry, I'm eating. All right, my question is, on my turn, I want to retrieve my 2 javelins.
You can retrieve one of them as a
And-
bonus action.
Okay, I'll retrieve one during my normal action and one during my bonus action. And then I want to move along the wall here. If I can. So you approving that? Just to get a
So
better
you can move
angle
just
on-
fine, but you cannot. A bonus action is only as a bonus action. You cannot do anything else. It's not like a move where you can replace it with your main action. Bonus is you only get one bonus, period, forever. So you
I
can
do not understand what you're talking about.
you can retrieve one.
You know what I want to do? What can I do? I told you what I want to do.
You can retrieve one, and then you still have your
Right.
action, your regular action.
Okay, so then can't I retrieve the other one?
No, unless you
You've only
physically
got
jump
one
into the
bonus
water, because it's a bonus action to retrieve it, and you only have one.
You could retrieve one and then throw
Okay,
it.
so it has to be a bonus action. I can't use my regular action as it.
Correct.
As the thing that. Okay, got it. Now I understand. All right, then I'll retrieve one of them. And I'm moving so I can get some sort of angle on these things. So I went 20, I think. I can go. I can go 30 because of the water. So I can go to there, and that kind of gets me a little bit. All right, cool. That's what I'll do then. Jackson.
You could still attack. I don't know. Which one is it,
Am I
Bob?
allowed,
He just
Am
got
I allowed
nothing
to
he can
attack?
do.
I thought I already used up my bonus action.
You used the bonus. You didn't use your regular action.
Regular actions. You can cast a spell. You can
Okay.
attack. You can do whatever you want.
All right. So then, since I've retrieved one of the javelins, I will throw that.
Okay. So if you're throwing at the one that you have targeted, you had a -5 because you have a boat in your way. The other one, you only have a -2.
Okay. Well, did you check that my math here on the walking and see if I can get the one more?
You can go
5
one
feet,
more
and
if
that
you
would
want. Yep.
Yes, I do. Okay. Now there shouldn't be any disadvantage, right?
It's underwater, so you still have -2.
-2. Okay. That's better than -5.
Correct.
Well, for the guy you've got targeted, or that I have, which one you're targeting now?
Wow, it's a miss. Okay.
Cool.
So that would be it then.
All right,
I've
Duggan.
used up all my stuff.
But you have a. Is he out of the circle?
Yes. Well, I don't know. It
I'm right on the circle. I don't know where the
Still, it
circle
still says it's on his
He's still on
stat,
it.
on his.
So roll a d4.
T4. Okay. The 4. Here
Oh,
Oh, it's miss. All right,
just need to be
Duggan.
2.
we go. Thank you for that boost.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Annoying.
Still a -2 to hit this one.
You were going right through Godin Square, so no, it'd be -5.
Okay, can I move up, stand here, and then move back?
You can.
Cool.
And to -2.
Cool. Here's the D4. Nice.
And as you move back, it gets an opportunity attack.
Oh, it has reach? Neat.
Well, at least it works for the enemy.
That is nice. Okay.
Can you do a guard step in this game?
No.
No.
You instead have to disengage. As
With that, oh, that hit. Okay. Cool. So it does that damage. And that effect. And that's his turn.
Nice.
All right. So this thing is now getting thrashed by scrambles. It makes a sign like, "Man, I thought we were friends." And why you gotta do me like that? Now I'm just somebody you used to know.
Somebody. I used to know. I just somebody that I used to know.
I think we all
Wow.
got that one.
I don't know what to do now. I actually hit. Let me read the rules. All right, so you're use kelp, seaweeds wrapped around your legs, and you are grappled. Shared the effects a minute ago. It just means you can't move. This one will slide forward. And it's going for what it thinks is an easier target. Not with a 1.
Oof.
All right, bobbling. You're bobbling in the water.
yep. Friend's no longer charmed and will get in my way for trying to help him. I'm going to attempt to attack seaweed monsters 16 again
Okay.
as I try to stabilize myself in the boat. as
Okay,
I
you're
attempt to
minus
attack
1.
it.
So altogether it's a minus 3. As this thing is wrapped around, scrambles and scrambles, is trying to move and it pulling it half out of the water. Nice. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
All right, anything else?
So I'm hearing the sirenscape noises from the name of my weapon.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of this little, ball of wind kind of hit it. It, doesn't quite do as much damage as I'm hoping, but this time my friend doesn't get in my way, so I'm, count that as a win. And yeah, I guess that's all I'm doing. I'm not moving.
All right, got him. Thing is ineffectually trying to get Bob.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Bob. I'm gonna move over here.
Is Gunn still grappled?
No.
No.
Yeah, he still has the effects on him.
All right, bobbling again. Top of round 4.
I just realized that grapple does not stop you from attacking or using your hands.
Nope.
Means he can't move.
It
Means I could have cast a spell. Damn it.
Doing the same thing. Same roll, put in the same minus. Sending another blast of wind its way. Hoping for a better result.
you told everybody that it has immune. Oh, you're changing it to
Resistance to
bludgeoning.
it.
Okay, there you go. Okay. But yeah, it has resistance to it. So
Yeah,
your own
I'm
fault.
aware. It's like, this is what I got. Oh wait, no.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Hagen.
All right. Toggen's going to go ahead and. Can he see it? Godden is no longer in the way, but
Minus 2.
cool.
Yeah, you can see it. It's just reaching out for Bob and stuff. So yeah, it's just still in
Flat
water.
roll.
Okay.
I wonder what I'm doing. It's not like I cast the same spell every time.
There we go.
Woo! Is that damage? Has that a. That's my
Not too
turn.
bad.
All right, scrambles. This thing has you grappled. You can use your whole action to break free, your standard action, or you can just attack it. You just can't move.
You could also. You also have a.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to break free then.
So you can still attack it if you wanted to. All right. So your break free is acrobatics or athletics. And
Can't you use
DC
the
12.
bonus swap places with your echo? Isn't it immune to grappled?
I know normally I would attack this thing, but I'm still pretty conflicted on whether or not I like it. So I'm just gonna try to get out of its grasp. And I'm sorry, you said that was acrobatics or what?
Athletics.
Oh,
Either
I'll take
break
acrobatics
it,
all day. I'll do a
destroy it.
cartwheel out of this bitch's arms.
There you go. There you go. You slip right out. Whoop.
Can I slip out over here? Or actually, I can move. So now
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
move whatever you want. Yep.
Gonna move over here. And that's a full action, right?
Well, it's your standard action, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You sit and then you move and you have a bonus.
I don't really think I have anything bonusy that's attacking, besides if I've already attacked, unfortunately. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna hang out. I just did a real cool. Hey, man, I thought we were cool. That's what I say to the snake, and then I bop it on the head with my hand.
Okay.
Or I think it's a snake. I'm not quite sure what
Yeah,
it
you've
is.
only
But
done like 60 damage to it.
I know. I bop it
Oh
now.
no.
All right. Jackson.
It looks a little bit more like a horse, or the front half of a horse.
It's
Okay,
okay,
I'm
guys.
gonna do this.
In a different campaign, I know one of my teammates has taken way more collateral damage than that, and we're still friends.
Okay, so Jackson is going to be
Yes.
retrieving a javelin as his bonus action and then throwing it at number 60.
Okay.
This should be a -2, you said?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 1 second, here we go. Calendar turn in. Nice.
Nice.
Fuck him up.
So-
Let's see what we got. Go ahead.
Just, I didn't catch it in time because I'm not used to double checking everything. Javelin has a range of 30 feet and is 35 feet away. So next turn you'll have disadvantage at throwing it.
All right, sounds good.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Finally.
Nice.
Decent. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Okay. And I will move. Can I go 5 more feet and still be in the circle right there? Right there.
Okay.
And that way I'll have a better angle. Right? Correct. Okay. I think that is all I can do unless I can do something else.
Nope. Critter.
You could bonus action rage.
Yeah, no, I use my bonus action to get
I
the
don't think he
javelin.
knows that skill.
He's going to disengage and right. He is correct. He used his bonus action to disengage, and you cannot see him anymore.
Oh no.
She goes under the water. All right, and seaweed monster. All these targets. He's gonna go after the big guy again. This time he hits.
No, Bob.
He's grappled.
0 damage.
Got him.
I'm going to drop my concentration temporarily. I don't think it's critical that we get rid of the, well, no, it's not going to matter this round anyway. And then I'm going to tell Bob, kill any of these seaweed monsters. You're welcome to destroy anything that's trying to attack me and or you.
Okay.
And then I will chant, and then I will cast another chant at level 2, and that's all of my level 2 slots for the day. And so anyway, it's back up. It's for a minute anyway, and it would take 13 more rounds for us to get rid of, or was that right? 6, that would be,
Are you sure
Oh,
you
what
want to do
round are we
that?
at?
There's only
3?
one left.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah,
he's half dead.
we go with all that we can see.
Okay. All right.
Who knows what
Anything
you got
else?
lurking in the shadows coming upon us later? No, that's it.
Okay. Exactly. That's why. Oh, Boblin.
Because you've never sandbagged, hidden a creature before.
That's better than if he
Beneath
teabagged and
the
hit
waves. Um. Okay, good. I'm not. I turned my attention to the other one that I can still see, and as I contemplate the fact, like, I did have a spell that probably could have helped me earlier in the fight. Oh well, that should be fine for the rest of this fight. And I attack with the way I have been attacking.
I forgot you're a sharpshooter, so you do not have that -2.
Oh, does sharpshooter help with the?
You ignore half and three
Obviously, I
quarters
also
cover.
forgot.
Nice. Ignore half and 3/4. That's awesome. Is that a feat, or is this just something
Yes.
you do as
It's
a,
a
See,
feat. Yeah.
feat? That's an awesome feat.
Admittedly, I also forgot I
Yeah.
took that feat. So all good here.
It's in the
Uh,
combat tracker, so that's why I remember.
Boblin forgot he had feet.
Well, just think about it. Like almost everything
look
he
down, I'm
stands
suddenly
behind is
surprised.
full cover.
That's right.
Like if
Yep.
there's a basketball, partial cover.
Exactly.
You know, like oh shit, a 3-year-old full cover.
Yep.
You know what? In fact, because you reminded me of a feat, I will use the other part of that ability to take a
Barely see out of the road, right?
-5 to my attack, and if I hit, deal more damage.
Okay, give me an
Yeah.
acrobatics
Yeah.
first.
Effect
Nice.
helps if I click on the right tab. Acrobatics, don't roll. Hey,
How
a
in the
Doesn't
little
world did
better.
you get a 10?
Acrobatics.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I
I
got you.
guess if you got a 3 before. Okay. All right, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Alrighty. I click the minus. Great. And attack.
Even without the
That is
extra
a
4,
hit.
you
Ooh,
got
I
it.
hit. So I deal
All the dice.
all the dice plus 10. Right. Only one die. No, none of my friends are near this one.
rip.
Oh, that's right. You don't have sneak attack. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, that would have been with a sneak attack. Would have been pretty devastating. Nice.
Yeah.
all right, got it.
Gotta remember to like read my stuff, so or yeah, when I forget what
Let's see
spells I
where
have.
we're at.
Or at least look in the combat
Goblin
tracker.
scratched.
Oh yeah,
Working
That's the
on
whole point.
Tremblage. Jackson. Okay, you know what? People are just a little bit hurt. What's my range on this guy? What is the? There it is. Oh, massively huge range. Okay. So I'm going to use. I'm going to while I'm chanting. I will use my ring. One of the 2 spells that I have stored in it is Mass Healing Word that I put into it 2 nights ago.
Mass what?
Healing Mass Effect. Mass Healing
cool.
Word.
Oh, cool.
Pop that. And that is going to go. The 3rd level spell. Where are you at? At the normal is 1d4 plus 7. Okay, so I gotta target. Clear targets. Jackson. Hoggin's not injured, right?
I'm injured. That's it.
Scrambles.
No.
Wait a minute. No, God, it is.
I have
Oh, I mean,
3 damage.
everybody has something.
Everybody except Toggin, right?
But you're the worst.
Toggin has no damage. Okay, good. I just need to
Yeah.
pop. Clear targets. 3rd level spell. 1, 2, 3. That should be it.
All right, Jackson.
Again. Oh my god, he moved again. All right.
The one you were fighting
I'm
went
gonna move.
underwater.
Yep. I'm moving to get good aim. Right to there. Should be no hindrance except for water, right? On that one from where I just moved.
If you go one more, well, no, you're fine. The boat
If
is
I
close,
okay.
but not in the way. Nope.
All right. So that would just be a -2.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do the same thing. Then I'll retrieve a javelin and then chuck it back. There we go. Okay. Oh, close.
Plus,
Almost a
it wouldn't
16,
matter.
damn it.
Never mind.
Almost a 16. Oh, well. Okay. So then that is my turn.
All right, scrambles.
Okay.
This one has Bob wrapped up around. Bob is now grappled by this thing.
Gonna move him over here.
Strangely, he seems unbothered.
I'm gonna attack Katao. Attack the snack.
Unbob third.
Seaweed monster. 16, but it's -2. Does it hit? I'm sorry, I didn't click the -2.
Yes, it
I'm a
hits.
bad D&D player. Cool.
You're also using your crossbow.
Me?
Yeah, it says crossbow heavy.
Oh, I didn't mean to be using my crossbow. I was like, what the fuck? How did I even get a crossbow? That's a miscalculation then. No. I'm gonna roll with the Rakdos axe because there's no way I'd be rolling with the crossbow. Okay, cool. Either way, I hit. I just wanted to make sure. And then I make another attack. -2. Cow. Ooh, yeah. What up, seaweed monster? Just taking all the rage. So I bring my axe up through the water, and a puddle of blood splashes all over Toggin. Just fucking coats him. And there's little chunks of this weird seaweed monster all over the boat. But it's still,
And
it's kind of warm, so it's like being at a Benihana's when they flick the shrimp at you.
and it's still wrapped around Bob. And not. All right, so with that,
Right now, Scrambles is like typical teenage girl going through a bad breakup, just filled with rage after he got abandoned by his friend.
Yep.
well, somewhere in his mind, he knows he's not dead, so maybe they can reunite someday.
There's a chance.
All right, and so with that, you guys are out of combat, and we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. So we will see you in 10 minutes, everybody.
We ended combat right on time.
Wow. That's amazing.
Crazy.
All right, there we go.
Or it
Now
does
we're
look like there
back.
might be like a grate under the water. Oh,
What's underwater?
hello everyone, we are back.
Yes.
I was just curious, is there just a break in the walkway here? Or does it seem like or like an underwater flows of the water, maybe?
From where you are, you can't tell. It's not strong
Okay.
enough. It's not like a current
Um,
going through there.
You know, it really wasn't much of a maze to get the last one, so I don't know if it'll be much of a maze to get this one. I say we just go to the obvious place up the stairs.
All right.
Is there anything that's? Oh wait, oh that's your echo, not you. Is there anything in that room beyond? You were the one who walked by it.
It's a quick question. I'll go check out that room.
Ah!
Not.
Everything went dark.
The lights.
We're fighting all the ninjas.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
How many ninjas are in this room? As many as you can imagine.
All right. So Scrambles, give me a perception check. Bobbin as well, since you're on the water. All right. So you do see that there is um, so the same thing that happens here, where the walkway is, where the water is only a foot deep. Scrambles, you notice that, and Bobbin, you notice that it's happening over here as well.
I'll point out and I'll go.
Our little
I think
walkway
we
over
can
there.
walk through here.
Yeah. Hey, someone want to come on the boat and help me row over there?
How sturdy is your boat?
Pretty sturdy. Should be able to hold at least one of you guys and me. That's like standard for ships, which meant to hold all kinds within a certain size.
I
Keeps
mean,
you
sure,
fitting.
man. I'll try to get in your boat.
Okay, give me an
Alrighty.
acrobatics check.
Got a real Tommy boy scene going on over here.
That's right. The boat's tilting.
Up to the front launches me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whee.
Just
Okay.
kind of a catapult, trebuchet, whatever.
All right, so you're more in the middle of the boat. Where are you guys headed? Just move yourselves.
Over
Through the
to
doorway.
Scrambles.
There's a cartoon crab and he's playing music. It's Jamaican, even though his name is Sebastian.
That's right. All right, so you guys are on the boat.
All right.
Right up to the walkway. Harness Scrambles as we row past you.
We smack his ankles with the oars.
Sure. I'm cool with
From the
that.
going. I accidentally like hit him with one of the oars, so I just hear the oar crack.
It breaks the
Uh-oh.
oar.
Do you guys want me to push the boat over to the other guys? I can carry it over there.
Okay. Sorry about
Is
that.
this actually a walkway, or is this like a room with a platform?
It is a place where you can walk.
I like that.
And I kind of, part of me talking, I'll step off the boat as we kind of hit the platform, and I'm gonna check to see if there's any like hidden doorways
Give me an
or
investigation check.
secret passages. Alrighty. I will be sure to throw
Scrambles,
this
what are you
in the
doing?
tower.
I missed some of what was said because I got interrupted.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring the boat over to Godden, and then I'm gonna bring it over to Jackson, and then I'll walk with them as they row the boat over. Just to
Okay.
be safe. I don't know. If you guys want to get in, cool. If not, then no big deal.
Godden and Jackson, are you getting in?
Sure.
So good. Move yourselves where you want to go to.
Are
Gotcha.
we also going to be taking Bob over with us?
Bob,
Yeah. Oh
I'll
nope,
just tell Bob to follow. He can walk through the water.
that's fine. What if Bob can't swim?
So you're telling
Oh,
Bob
what if Bob
to
does?
follow?
Yeah,
Right. So you don't see Bob,
right.
and
Then you do see him.
okay.
Boblin and Toggin just hear this fucking loud ass splash and nothing else. As Bob just jumps in.
Drowning is terrible. It's a silent
I
killer.
mentioned he doesn't jump. He just like steps off.
Correct. He just steps and sinks, and you guys don't see him anymore.
What they say about drowning. It's silent but deadly.
And I would argue that it's silent, but okay.
Depends on how
It's supposed
deep
to be
you
really
are.
peaceful with the water for your lungs.
Most people who drown under the water and not on the
Hey,
surface. It's usually pretty quiet. At
underneath.
least children do.
Are these the same people who say that no one can hear you scream underneath the waves?
Yeah.
Or underneath
you-
the waves, no one can hear you
If you,
scream?
if you trip a fat kid in the forest, the trees will laugh. I'm also going to look around for secret doors. I'm sorry, that conversation was going nowhere fast. I got out of there. I'm going to investigate also, see if I can find any secret doors.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
an investigation check.
You
And
know.
Boblin, this is the only thing you see.
And the different things, like from where we are, like if I remember correctly, like the water comes up about a foot, and so like he's like crouching down. You see him like dunk his head like underneath the water at one point as he's like checking for stuff, and then suddenly he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. There's a door underneath the water here. Oh man, that stuff is nasty.
Oh, okay.
Scrabble starts to bend down to put his head towards the water, and then he sees you come out of the water, make that fuss, and he goes, "Nah." That's what a fort looks like.
Ah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's floor. That's so good.
Yeah, you don't. This
I
water
mean,
itself is not like crystal clear, and you don't have. There's only one light source, so it's you're looking at the walls and ceiling. You don't see any kind of secret doors or anything.
if you say there is door down there, I can investigate. Or go through and probably come back.
I can do that too with
Okay.
my echo if you'd like.
Oh shit, yeah. Let's make the echo do it.
I just don't know how you're going to do it. I've never seen you do before, so never mind. I'd like to see you do it. Are you going to turn someone into a frog?
I mean, he could. He also has a potion of water breathing and can hold his breath for like 6 years, you know?
Yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
Sven did say that once you resist being charmed by the Kelpies, you're immune to it. So, but maybe the echo is a better idea. I just didn't want us to sit here for 6 years.
Okay. Scrambles then he'll go, okay guys, I'm gonna bring the echo down there. I just need everybody to guard my physical body. And I stand. I put my hand against the wall. And then I
Uh-oh.
push the echo down under me. Bring it down through the door. One hop this time.
Come on. Why isn't it? There it goes. Okay, that was weird. Hold on. So you're seeing through it. You see the doorway. The This room appears to be about 15 feet. The water is about 15 feet deep. And it opens up into a small room.
I'm mainly checking around for bad guys or treasure. So if I see anything that looks like an overt bad guy or treasure, that's what I'm looking for.
And he disappears. Give me a perception check.
Sorry that took so long.
As you're looking around, all of a sudden you see this flash of seaweed and you disappear.
Well, I'll tell everybody. Well, it looks like the room has got another water puddle in it, and it's roughly 15 feet deep, and I think there's probably more kelpies in it. Something hit my echo and killed it.
Well, we know there is
Could
at
also be
least
that one
one.
that ran away.
Yep, it could be the one that got away. And there would be at least one. So I think we should explore it. What do you guys think?
Sure.
I only have one water breathing potion. I think
Awesome.
somebody else also has one.
Let me check. So Scramble starts rifling through his bullshit. He has a lot of shit in his bag, so he's gonna take a second.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just holding my breath for extremely long time.
Scrambles does have one.
Also, don't have water breathing potion. But,
Um,
So
this is the description for the potion.
you guys have nice.
These men tell him to use the potions table.
You guys know that you can hold because you've had contests before, where Scrambles almost drowned himself. You guys can hold your breath for
That's what it takes to win.
1 minute plus your Constitution modifier. So the number underneath your con, the plus number, and then add 1 to that, and that's the number of minutes you can hold your breath.
That's fair.
If your con is 0, it's still 1 minute. If it's a -1, your con is 8, I don't think anybody has a constitution of 8. It's a minimum of 30 seconds.
Well, it's good to know that nobody's gonna like put their face in water and just immediately drown. At 0 seconds, just start getting damage.
I don't know. If you roll a 1, water goes down the wrong tube, you panic, knock yourself out. That basically just means that no one is afraid of waterboarding in D&D. So we're gonna go down there
All
or
right,
not, boys?
so
Good.
you drink the potion, and what are you doing?
Okay.
Dogging?
I need to find what the actual description for the potion of water breathing does. Because it would be great if I could still cast spells.
I have it right here. It is. You can breathe underwater for 1 hour after drinking this potion. It's cloudy green fluid, smells of the sea, and has jellyfish-like bubble floating on it. Note: drinking or administering a potion takes an action. Nope, that's all it says.
I guess I will ask DM. Does potion of water breathing also mean potion of water speaking?
No. You can
No.
still speak underwater, but it was like it's muted. It's not as loud, but you can still speak. You can still cast spells underwater. Yes,
Okay.
with or without a potion of water breathing. But if you cast spells without potion of water breathing, you use up a lot of your air.
Okay. You know what? I don't need to use it. Guys, I gotta hoard more things, right?
But you said you
So
were already drinking it, so you're not drinking it now.
I'm
Okay.
drinking mine still.
Okay. Let
And
me
I'll go down the
see.
hole.
Spells. Okay, so go ahead and move yourself. Where you're gonna go move to. Breathe. Air breathing.
I'm not sure where the underwater door is. Am I
Potion
missing
of
it on
water
the map
breathing right
somewhere?
here. It's right in. Here, I'll move the boat. So it is directly to the east of the door. Oops, of the rowboat.
Here.
So you are standing. It is between you and the rowboat is the doorway. You are standing on the roof right now.
Oh, I know that. I'm sorry. I was talking about the door that Boblin found underwater.
Yeah, it's right below you.
Oh, then I'm
Underwater.
going to go down it. I'm going to go down it.
So you're jumping. This is the roof. This is a roof. Water. Roof. Water. You go underwater and then back over under through the water to the doorway. All right, so Toggin, you're also jumping in.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative.
That's fair.
These things have rolled more ones tonight than ever.
I wasted a 19 last weekend on initiative, a 19 this weekend on initiative, and then a 20 on initiative.
Wow.
Stupid.
All right, so Scrambles, you are being attacked.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Do I go first or no?
Yep, it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
And oops, wrong one. There you go. Oh, it was visible the whole time. Never mind. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it in this view. Actually, no, I'm not, because the boat is above you guys. There we go. All right. What are you doing, Scrabbles?
I am gonna just kind of. I think I'm gonna attack stuff. Yeah, that tracks. Okay.
So you know your weapons would have disadvantage. Your spells would not.
I have to have disadvantage in because I don't really want to
Okay.
deal with it without with the spells. So, Blade of Rakdos. There's an 18
As a
hit
hit.
in. Okay, so if an 18 hits, then I'm going to do some damage. Swing over and attack him. And then
All right. So
I
talking, you
am
can
going.
barely make out that they're fighting over there through this dark, murky water. Did you have goggles of night vision, correct?
Yes, I do.
No, talking.
Yes, both of us do.
Yeah. All right. So nobody has what light, so it's very hard to see
I have
any
light.
kind of distance.
I have light currently cast on myself.
Sweet. So he dies.
He's dead anyway, so you're out of combat.
Boom.
I thought you were using the orb. Isn't that what that is?
Yes. Would the orb not work underwater?
I didn't think you took it with you underwater, but okay. They're all initiatives. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Uh, anything cool in the room that Boblin found?
Darkness.
Yeah, just investigating.
Okay. Well, you're not there, so well, oh, let me unlock the. There you go. Okay. So Jackson, Godin, and Boblin are standing on the roof of the room. So you guys would
Okay.
need to go into that area in order to see a little bit more. So yes, you see there's a bunch of kelp and some sort of like a nest thing.
Mm-hmm. Gotta search that.
Scrambles, are you going in there?
Yeah, Scrabbles is gonna go in there.
Right. So you two see it. So you're searching through their lair.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
search through the nest and stuff.
Okay. You find there is bunch scattered throughout it. There is a bunch of gold,
Alright.
and
Bunch of bones.
both of you give me percentile. All right, Scrambles, you find a piece of jewelry, and it's going to take you longer than
5 minutes.
5 minutes to gather all the gold if you want it all.
Ooh,
Okay, yeah.
heck yeah,
Almost
we do.
5 minutes in, Toggin goes up and gets breath. And then comes back down to join Scrambles again.
Yep, Scrabbles
All
gonna
right.
stay down there and gather gold. The gold.
What are you putting it in?
I think both Scrambles and I just have sacks that are empty.
I have a bag of holding. I'll just put it in there for now.
You are
That's good too.
underwater. If you open the bag of holding, it will fill with
Oh,
water
you're
very quickly.
yeah, I've got a sack.
I have a pouch. And what else do I have? Oh, I have a
Right,
backpack.
so you can use
Let's
the
just put it all
sack.
in my
It would
backpack.
just be very heavy, and you would have both have to try to,
That's
carry
fine. I'll
it
do that
and
then.
lift it.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
fine. Yeah.
Well, it's underwater, so it's less.
So you find 600 gold.
Fuck yeah, we do.
More gold than I thought we'd find.
That's a lot of fucking gold.
Yeah, it is.
I see why he was concerned now. In that case, don't worry. Don't worry. I have a large sack. Woo.
And where is? Where's B? Oh, it's. I typed the wrong thing. All right, so all of you, everybody, Boblin, Godden, Jackson, Scrambles, talking, give me percentile. Ooh, I was gonna say 26 is what to beat, but Jackson beat it with a 25. 15, nice. All right, is that everyone? Nope, Godden, waiting on you for your. See? 22. Wow, you guys did real surprisingly well. All right, so Scrambles, do you want an Arcana, an Armament, or an Implement? What type of item do you want?
Okay, I'm sorry. You said Arcana, Armament, or Implement? Is that correct?
Correct.
I don't know what the latter two are. An armament is like a weapon.
Yes. And
Okay,
an
an
implement
implement
is
would be something you cast magic through.
typically yes.
Let's go with Arcana. I don't know what that means, but I'll try that.
All right. So do you want? Let's see. Arcana. Okay. So you see. I'm looking to see what it actually says. Give me just a second here. I'm pulling up the items themselves from the list. All right, legacy. There it is. So it looks like it has an image. So you see a small box. Looks like two squares. Two blocks, building blocks that are pushed together. So there's like two cubes touching each other. It is 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep. It weighs about 4 pounds. And as you pull it from within the stuff, all the kelp and stuff that they had it starts to float up.
That's cool. Is it like a chest? Can I open it?
It is like it's not. It doesn't have any. You don't see any
Like
latch
latches or
or
anything?
thing on there. It does have
Does it
some.
shift open?
Does have
Like
some
if I'm.
runes and writing on it.
Ooh. I'm gonna look over at Jackson and Toggen because I know they speak a bunch of languages. You guys know what this says? I'm gonna start trying to shift the little rope.
Jackson's not down there. Just you
Oh,
and Toggin.
we're still underwater?
Yes.
Jackson's on top. Yes.
Oh, okay. I want to take it with me. Can I bring it with me or no?
And you see this.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Circular, multifaceted gem mounted on a short ebony rod.
Okay. I'm gonna point at this. I'm gonna point at Toggen and point up. And I think I'm gonna go back up.
All right. So you guys have a buttload of golds as they come swimming up. Tink, they put his sack on the roof. And you have this box.
I found
Plunk.
a boatload of stuff, a cool little box, and I found this thing. Does anybody know what this is? Or what the box says?
Boblin could. We cannot hear you if you're talking, Nick.
Hello?
Sorry,
There we
my
go.
bad. There we go.
Damn it.
Now we hear you.
Yeah, I should have some qualities that would allow me to help a little bit, right? I mean, I've got history, blacksmithing. I said
Hello? Can you
history,
hear me?
Yes.
nature, perception,
Yes, we can hear you,
and
Nick.
thieves tool.
And Jackson, you
Yes.
know that these
Saying,
are magic items
You can take a look if you would like.
by looking at
Okay.
them and the quality of them and
Right, right. The craftsmanship, whatever. Okay,
Yep.
cool. And we already determined that they're magical, all right? Or not.
you would presume they are. If not, they're
Presume it
extremely
would be,
well
yeah.
made. You have not done any kind
Yeah.
of magic thing to see if they're magic. But
Okay, can I get? Is this if this is important? I can use my my spell. I got a spell to detect magic
so Boblin
or
was saying
magic
something.
awareness.
I could take a
Magic
look.
awareness.
I'm versed in magic and good at figuring out arcana. I also have something that's a little bit better for figuring out what a magic thing does rather than just say if it's magic or not.
Well, my barbarian awareness allows me to open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So, I
I
mean,
can
it's,
do
it,
that.
so it's a
Yeah,
spell
that's
worth
cool.
having.
I
In other
can
words,
do
if
that
we
as well.
if we want to do something that's important for a particular thing, then I've got 3 of them. So that's what I'm saying. I'm offering it if and whatever. So do my little voodoo.
All right, so
to
you use it,
barbarian. Yes,
and
Okay.
they are both magic.
cool.
So Boblin, are you using your goggles? I mean your monocle? We cannot hear you again.
Care about the box more or the little glass, the little what I call this magnifier, monocle on a stick. Which one do you care about more? 'Cause you said the box was magical and then the little rod thing.
Anyone?
Right? Or
Hello,
right.
hello. He's asking.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear him. What?
Yeah, I
Do
can
you
hear you.
guys? He can do it once. Do you guys
I'm
care?
I'm asking, do you
which
care about the
one?
box first? Yeah.
I would
I
like
can
to
do
know
it
what
once
the
per
monocle looking
rat
thing is
seat.
because the box is a box, but the monocle thing looks cool. That's what I would pick.
Alrighty. goes ahead. And I will ask to hold the item.
Hold on, just one moment here. Let me check something real quick. I think I can fix this with. Oops. Folding. I think I can do this.
Also, I'll hand over the thing to Boblin so that way Boblin has
So
the
I-
artifact.
Yeah, he does have to be touching it either way, but there it is. That's what I was looking for. Folding.
Alrighty.
Okay, so give me a second here. If I do
I
this,
hold it in one hand.
hold on just a second. Let me do this. And mask. I should be able to do it this way. Add mask. There we go. Yes. Okay. So make sure it's unidentified. Play. Okay. So this is what the box looks like if you want to compare the two. So do you still want the monocle?
Yeah, I like the monocle more. I think it's cooler looking.
Okay.
What that does too, but I'll need some time. Um, Alrighty. Well, so I take the little monocle on a stick. I'm sure there's a better name for it, but as I'm holding it, and then I adjust my little monocle that doesn't have a glass in the center of it. It's just the, it's just like the frame. And then I put my and as I kind of like intensify my look, hmm, and you watch as there are these tiny little runes on the monocle frame like light up kind of all around as I squint at the item in my hand and give it a look through. Ah, yes, yes, I see. Um, this is what you would call a gem of seeing. Um, it's only has a couple of uses, sorry, charges before that you can use per day, up to 3 a day. If you speak its command word, which I guess we'll decide in a minute, um, it will allow you to have true sight while you peer through the gem up to 120 feet for about 10 minutes. You could also use it as an arcane focus for if you want to cast spells through it. It's kind of both a rod and a crystal. It
That's
was
pretty cool.
yeah, pretty expensive item, rare, but you do have to um, acquainted with it.
What's the actual size of it?
It's a great question. I don't remember.
It's a multifaceted gem mounted on a
It
short
doesn't
ebony rod. So it's about 8 inches
Yeah.
long, and the gem attached to it, about the size of a monocle. And that's what
Yeah,
True
that's not very
Seeing
big.
does in it's a level 6 spell. It's in the chat. So you typically have to be level 9 or 10 to cast it.
Ah,
Items like these that make my job a whole lot easier. You wanted back scrambles?
Can you use it? Is this something you can actually wield and use?
Oh, well, actually, quite anyone could use it. You just have to attune to it.
Well, I don't cast any spells or anything like that, so I really wouldn't need it. But if you want it, it's yours.
Oh, Ghost is quite indebted. Uh, oh Lord Scrambles. holder of many titles that I totally remember.
I might add holder of many titles to my many titles.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to make sure to say it at the very end, though, so as not to give the bit away. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so is the gem of seeing
I do appreciate
identified in your inventory?
Yes.
Okay. What is the command word? Add that to the description.
To my LFIC.
I will think on it and then add it.
Okay, and also need to know what language you speak when you cast it. All right. All you have left is a box. Did you guys want to take a short rest so he can attune to it, and one of you can fondle the box? Or no, that's right. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I don't mind doing that, and it gives me a chance to kind of.
There's also
I can use
another
hit
room.
dice during short rest too, so I'll do that.
So if it wasn't clear, that area you were in is the lower half. There's another room the same size above it.
What?
We had gone into that room. Oh, you mean the room with the doorway up north? Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
the stairs. Gotcha.
I was going to talk about the room that we. Yeah. I suggest we explore this other door that I can see out here, and then we can do that. I am thankful for the gift, but we don't. I am not necessarily in a rush to attune to it. Shall we roll?
All right, and Scrambles, did you share? Yeah, you did. All right, it is.
Before we go to the other place, Scrambles is gonna check
For 1
underwater to
hour.
see if he can
Okay.
find Bob.
Thank you.
Okay, so you come over here, and Bob is right there where he fell, and he's just standing there.
Under the water?
Yes.
Okay.
He
I'm gonna
cannot
try
Oh,
to
see,
but
pick
the
him
so
other
he
one
doesn't know
follow-
how to follow because he
Oh,
cannot
that's-
see anything.
I'm gonna try to pick him up and push him above the water. Can I do that? Like, can I hold him so he's like
You could
half in the
sort of
water, half
like,
out of the water? Like
well,
chicken fight
if you
style, you
put
know?
him on top of your shoulders, his feet on your
Yes,
shoulders,
like a chicken
you
fight.
are barely, he's like
It's
still
just
a
like his
foot
head.
under the water because it's
Oh,
15
shit.
feet deep. You're 7, he's 7. So
I'm
you're
gonna
at like
walk with him
14
that
feet.
way all the way over here to Boblin.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
When you
try
get
to
to here, he can now see got in, so he reaches forward and climbs
I'm
up
gonna try to
onto
see
the
if we
thing.
can
And
get him up onto the thing.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I get up out of the water. I gotta run, guys. I had to pick up somebody from the airport tonight, so I will see you later. I'm sorry I had to cut it early.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you what this is then, so you can,
Cool.
just so you'll know real quick. Here's this, and here's the picture of it without the mask. Let me turn off mask mode. Remove mask. There it is. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. All
Right.
right. Well,
Cool.
it was good playing with you guys. Have fun with the
Yeah.
D&Ds. Like, subscribe, drink all the things you're supposed to drink. Have a good night.
Honey.
All right, so
Is Mantha going or not?
you said they,
It's
Okay, yeah.
Micah.
so Scrambles finds Boblin and comes back. What are you guys doing?
Anyone want to come with me to the other room?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Is there a way that
Want to board the boat with me and then row
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Same situation. The water, the roof is up
There you go.
to 14 feet underwater. But this
Now,
time
this is a
the
magical
difference
boat,
is
right?
there's a door. It is not a magical boat. It is a regular wooden rowboat.
Okay.
I summoned it via magic item. I can't put it back. Is
and
there a
cannot?
walkway right here, or is this water?
That is water. There's that 10-foot area,
Okay.
slightly different color, and your chant is done, correct?
Gonna
How long does the chant last?
Well, the chance, yeah, been gone. It's only a minute.
Okay.
I just couldn't take it off. It wouldn't let me. I tried.
Yeah, when the DM puts an effect on you, you can't take it off. He has to.
Yeah, no. Originally I had it on, then I think
It's
he
all
had
water.
to take it off and back on a couple times.
or
It only
But-
worked about 50% of the time.
Just like before, this is all 1 foot deep. And you guys can walk even though you can't because of this line of sight. The other guys can walk over on the roof
Um,
if you wanted to walk over
what
here.
I'm
You
seeing
could.
right here is
Oh, we
also to
can't
the
see.
roof.
Okay, gotcha.
It's all roof.
Oh, now we can see. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Okay.
I put you back where you were because nobody walked over there.
I was trying to, but you keep moving my token back. Wait, I'm sorry, I lost you. I misunderstood what you're saying. I think we can go
The
from the
rooms are
ledge we're on.
underwater. There is no ledge. This is all roof. This whole 20-foot area
No.
is roof.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
us, there's a so
He's
this
like
area is dark, and there's like a wall here.
Right.
Yeah,
because
there's a wall.
underwater, it's the line of sight is for underwater.
Yeah, but I
a.
tried to move. I couldn't get past it. So you had to move us to that spot.
Yes, because it's
get to the
line of
roof?
sight,
Okay.
but it's only underwater.
Boblin can only hold his breath for 3 minutes. He will join water towards the door this time. And when we get there, he'll try and check to see if it's locked or trapped.
Okay, so
As
give
best he
me
can
an
underwater and
investigation
holding his
check
breath.
at disadvantage.
Alrighty,
Super cover.
dropping that in the tower.
You do
Oh,
not see any
It's getting all
traps,
fancy.
and the door is openable. You have 2,000 silver on you. Okay, so you you have a bag of holding. So let's see. The weight of your gear is 60
I get
pounds.
2,000.
That's fine. So you can I'll say that's enough to where you don't have to worry about sinking. Yep. So you're able to open the door, and you see it's a room similar to the one below, but there is not any kind of nest in there. It appears to be totally empty.
Alright. I go up for air and then I come back down to help Toggin investigate
Okay.
and
You
see if there's anything in the room.
look all the way around here, and you see there's nothing in here. It looks to be totally empty.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, nothing to be found here, guys. Let's go.
Probably I like motions to go up above. Surfaces. Gets himself onto a line.
He's nothing down there.
All right, so you guys are soaked. You have some of this mold
Yeah.
bits on you here and there. It's not that cold. It's actually pretty warm water.
Too warm.
And you see stairs
Good
going
to
up.
do what Scrumble suggested and take a quick break. So I can attune to our item. We can figure out the other one. Also, wouldn't mind after I attuned testing out this new gem of seeing on that room, just in case there's something down there that we might have missed. Hidden door, perhaps. Who knows?
It won't hurt.
And then to attempt to look.
All right, so where are you guys taking this short rest? You can all pile into the boat if you want.
Oh yeah, because
There you
there's
go.
water on the floor everywhere.
What's up?
It's only a foot
Does this
deep,
that
but
stairwell go up or down?
I can't imagine it's
stairway goes
fun.
up.
Stairway
Stairs go
goes up. Talking. Is it no water up above?
I assume there's more things to
Just not-
fight up above. We can go see. It's no big deal to me. I still have spell slots.
books for me too. Hopefully,
No,
we can just step up and then rest just above the stairway.
Yeah,
am
fuck
I
it.
right in saying there's 10 feet between me and land I can walk on?
Yes. You have running room. You could run and jump.
Bob's got a strength of 19. Is he able to jump that?
Yes.
Can't run, I assume. Or can he? I don't even know.
You can.
Doesn't
Yes.
talk about his speed.
That he can.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Tell him to follow again. Follow again, and I will jump. Run and
Please
jump.
make sure you tell him to jump this time.
Follow and jump.
Okay, so give me both of you give me acrobatics check. The jump is fine. It's just when you land, do you maintain your feet? Not athletics, acrobatics. So that's what I said.
You
Isn't
said
it?
acrobatics.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you slip and look silly, but you don't fall.
Where is? Oh, there it is.
Hey, let's all laugh at him. He's funny.
I have the
You
wand.
take no damage, but your ego's
to help
Wait,
in any way.
Bob lands very gracefully.
What did you say, Reno?
I said, I have the rod of immobility if we need to utilize it for something, whatever, in this realm of doing
I don't
of
think it's
maneuvering wherever we
helpful.
got to do because it stays where we put it exactly. So if we need like a bar or like to put a plank on it to create a seat or something like that, if we were doing something in a weird place like stairwell or something.
Okay. All right. So Bob, you should be able to see what you can see.
Oh, there we go. God, why is that go so freaky on my sucker?
So,
Two
as
doors.
soon as you come to the top, there's a door, and
check the door.
there's a door ahead of you. And it is
Try out
dry.
the water and then possibly investigate afterwards.
Check
I
out
would
the
like
door.
to spend some time tuning. But okay, check out the door. Got it. I will check out the door I'm next to.
If we can find some place that we can lock ourselves in that we know is already safe, that would be ideal, I think.
There's the room
All
you
right.
guys just
I will
left.
check this one I'm right next
Is
to.
do you know is
Well, that's
safe?
underwater.
You didn't clarify. It's safe. You could lock yourself in there.
Well, we can't lock ourselves. Well,
Uh,
the underwater one.
Sounds to me like you need to be more specific when
You could
you say
also
things.
sit on top of it. Be pretty safe. You mean
Is it
investigation
dry?
check?
I'm checking the
I
door
thought
I'm
it was
next
in
to
the
with
water still.
yeah.
As far as you can tell, there's no traps.
Ugh.
Boblin will like turn will use his invisible mage hand to like turn the handle and then kick the door open. So it looks like he kicked it in.
I love that.
All right, so you open the
Perception?
door, and you hear this. As the sound of machinery starting up.
Oh, quick, close the door.
The door closes by itself, or what looks like it's by itself as I use my invisible mage hand to pull the door closed.
Okay.
And then I, for good
Maybe
measure, I
not
step to the
that.
side.
Too much noise in that one.
I guess I will. The other door. Is it locked or trapped?
So this is
Let me check.
made of thick metal. Every other door you've come across so far has been of wood.
Oh,
We're not going to meddle with it, are we?
Nice. You do not see a handle. And you do
What?
not see any other traps.
Now, Boblin, you have thieves' tools and that sort of thing.
If it doesn't have a handle, I'm not sure we can open it. So
No, I'm just asking out of curiosity, because I have
Wait,
some thieving tool qualities, but I think yours are much higher, aren't they?
are you saying he can't handle it?
yes,
No,
I
no,
am
I'm,
very well.
I'm
I don't think he
asking.
can
To
handle
answer your
this one,
question,
Barbara.
yes.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, sadly, this might require a stronger foot than mine. Unless the other room has something to do with this door.
Oh,
these
of course it
possible.
would.
Here, let's see if it's a push door. I will like push on the door, see if it's a push door.
It is a push door.
Wow,
It's like push on one side, push on the other.
that's all there was to it.
Wow.
Aha! My
He actually
genius
did
knows
handle
no
that.
bounds.
So as you open the door, you see that the door itself is flanged so that it overlaps the door jamb and can only be opened the way you opened it. It will not open the other direction. And like I said, the edge overlaps, so it completely seals off this small room. And it's another
Maybe
I'm
it's
gonna-
metal
time
door.
for a rod of immobility.
I'm gonna glance around the other side of the door, just not so much going in the room, just want to look on the other side of the door, just kind of putting my head around the edge of the door to see if there's a handle on the other side.
Yes.
All right, that's a good sign, because I wouldn't want to go through and have it slam and then we can't get it open again. We've had that happen before recently.
Yeah. Good thinking.
All right,
This one, think good.
I will enter and see what I see.
It's a metal door to above you and a metal door to the south. There's a
Above is
handle on
in
this
over my
side.
head.
No, to the north.
Oh, I mean in front of me, and then one behind me, the one I just went through.
However you want to phrase it. It's just like it says on the map. So it looks like it on the map. There are metal and can only be opened northward, and their edges are flanged, so it completely seals off the room if it's closed.
Nothing else in the room though, apparently.
Alrighty,
Oh,
just in case, with this door, like, this south door fully open, I'm gonna like grab my movable rod, and click it so that it stays open, like stays fully open.
Okay,
And then I will push on this one.
does not move.
Is this a push? Is this a push or a pull?
It is a push.
Is there a handle on this side?
There's not. It's exact. They're both exactly the same.
Push it the same way that we pushed. That I saw Boblin push the other one.
Does not move.
All right, Boblin, you push it.
So, Boblin, you have a rod of immobility as well.
I do as well. Yeah, I've
Is this
used to
one
help
a
me
cold
cross
door?
the.
Well, I'm saying, what, like, if we have two doors and we want to
No,
hold them
it's
open, if we want to hold them open to examine forward and then come back and get them, we could do that. But I don't want to leave them behind. But that would keep both doors open feasibly.
We haven't got the other door open yet.
that would be nice. I do have a
No, I know.
theory
I'm
though
just
about
saying,
this other door.
I'm sharing a plan that I came up with.
Is it a cold door?
Oh yeah. No, I would love to do what Jackson's saying, but I think that the door between you and me needs to be closed for this door to open.
Oh, that
Maybe.
makes
Oh, I
sense.
see. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Even
Why does
magically, it
that
probably
make sense?
even
Um,
if it was magical or a
but
mechanism.
If we were in space, I'd say it was some sort of a fail safe, like an airlock.
you see,
Yeah.
my
Need to
my
lock
master
a
had this special room that like to true or not, but I would like to test it.
Mirror.
So, but I also want us all to be stuck in here if I'm wrong.
So you cut out for almost half of that. Um,
He wants
Oh,
to test it,
dang it,
but
sorry. Hello, hello.
Hello?
doesn't want us all to be in there at the same time to get stuck. Somebody got to let us out if we mess it up.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry if I'm
So
cutting out.
talking
I don't know what's up with my headphones.
it's not consistent. That's
Toggin
what's
and
frustrating.
Jackson, we're gonna release this rod and try and open the other door and see if it works. And maybe wait, does anybody have a walkie-talkie? A walkie-talkie?
We have Rocky Talkies, yeah.
Scrambles
two do,
and
we two
Jackson
do
have
not.
it.
Yep.
I think Toggin does too.
I don't think so.
No, there's only two.
No, there's
There's
two.
only two.
Yep.
Interesting.
So
Right,
wherever
so I-
Scrambles
I-
went,
I'll
how about
trade
Scrambles
places
gives
with
you one, I'll
Jackson.
give you mine, and you
Oh, that
Scrambles can
doesn't
give
do any good.
somebody.
Nobody else has one. Does anybody have any way to communicate? Can we hear each other through this door if we close it?
Jackson
wonder.
just said Scrambles
Well,
can give one of his to one of you.
It goes through all time dimensions, so you're
No,
definitely
I'm
gonna
not worried
communicate.
about the walkie-talkies. I didn't know you had an extra one.
It's not extra. Just two of them.
Scrambles
I'll
can
have
give
one,
his
and
to one
Scrambles
of
has-
you.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's what
cool.
Jackson's been saying.
thank you. I appreciate it. I'll give this back in just a moment. I head off the got him thinking. He's like, you should probably
You
hold this
drop
more
into
than
the
I
black
do.
hole of space, and you open the door.
Alrighty. I take my movable rod away and let the door close. Talk to you in a second. Close the door in their face.
All right. Door's closed. You guys are in darkness.
To the door.
How can you want to?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right. You're
I
able
will,
to
I
open
will
the door.
cast light because I can.
Okay. So, Jackson,
Sorry.
your light goes off.
Hey, my light goes off. I have a light on. All right.
You had asked
Okay, cool.
for him to cast light on you, and he did, and now it's gone.
Oh, okay, got it.
And you see
I
the
still have
same
that,
thing
so-
that you guys saw before.
So, how are you going to have the Rocky Talkie?
No.
or should I just?
Boblin
Okay.
you have one, and Boblin
And,
has the other.
Okay, so we're
I
communicating
mean,
then
the
right now.
target has light anyway, so you're fine.
I
In other words,
kind
you
of
guys are giving it.
you hear
Jack
over
come
the
back
Rocky
from the
talkie.
force. Say again.
Alrighty,
Well,
it looks like we got more rooms of this.
10-4, good buddy.
But my theory worked. Here, we'll come back
Okay.
through real quick. I'm gonna close this north door, go and
Okay.
open the south door.
All right.
But now
You're
you can't
able
open
to do
it.
so.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
so the
can
door
open it from
opens.
that side. Yeah.
Aha.
Okay.
Okay. So theory correct. One door has to be closed, another to open. We can keep exploring if you would like. Oh, here's your rock back. I hand it
Yeah,
back.
we have to.
Or
We have to
we
keep
can rest in
exploring.
this inner chamber with 4 of us in a little bit of a tight area and just sit and rest for an hour, and that way you be attuned to whatever
How long is the short rest?
hour.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then if anyone's still hurt, they can roll hit dice.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Is anybody hurt? Just
Scrambles-
scrambles a little bit, and
scrambles
I've got. Oh, I'm actually hurt a little bit. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
I can do
I'm
that.
gonna say you've got some stuff too.
All right. So who's going into the tiny room? All
Do
5
we all
of
want
you
to?
can fit in a room if you want. It just won't be very comfortable. And if combat breaks out, you are considered squeezing.
Yikes, that's a new one.
We'll have
I mean, I'd rather we take turns.
All right. So who's going in the small hall? Small room?
I'll sit here.
That's fine. Let's do it. They've got the
So
thing
move
covered up at
yourself
the top.
into the room if you're going into the room. Toggin, Jackson.
Are we?
I
So
we
leaving
supposed to go
Bob
into the room?
out.
prefer to take turns.
No,
So
Bob
I'm
was
waiting
moving.
for them to do their thing.
Whatever. I just get.
What
Okay.
do you mean take turns? So you're going to be by yourself with Bob out here in the hallway?
No, Bob's coming too.
Well, you open the door, close it, and go out the other side, right? So
No, they're
like
staying in this room to take
There's
a
just
long rest.
another
Choose
small
your rest.
room.
Yeah.
for the whole rest. That's stupid. I'm staying in the hallway.
Short rest.
I thought you were.
Okay, so are you
Well, I
leaving?
thought we were going to stay
was
together
saying-
so we can be protected.
That's exactly what I was saying.
All right, so you guys just are taking a rest like this, door open, 3 of you in the small room, 2 of you in the hall.
Okay. That sounds fine.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
Here, someone figure out the small box that Scrambles picked up while I attuned to my item.
Sure. Toggin will try to
That
fix
probably isn't my thing. Why that's not true?
Nice. Okay. So you are able to successfully take your short rest.
Nice. Rest doesn't affect any of this.
All right, I did not hear an answer to Balvin's question.
What was the question?
Hagen said she would, or said they would.
Okay, thank you.
Taking a look at the
This
box.
is what it is.
Hagen said they'd try to figure out what it is.
And during the process, everybody sees him do it. So, let me do this.
Ah.
Okay, now I'm really glad that. Okay.
Place your pack.
So it's a good thing you guys weren't in the room with the door closed. As this box, which is 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep, normal wooden box, magically unfolds into a 10-foot long, 4-foot wide, 2-foot deep boat.
You're welcome, guys. I did
Indeed.
this.
There's also
Oh,
it
wow.
can also go into a 24-foot long, 8-foot wide, 6-foot deep boat.
You have the option.
That's probably how big we would need it to use it anyway.
And also a surfboard, evidently.
Well, it's good to know that we now have a boat in case of emergency. Now that I've already used my rowboat.
Yay.
I
We just proved it, awesome.
All right, and so who is taking? It does not require attunement. Who's holding on to this?
I can hold on to it.
4-pound box. It does float
There you go.
as a box. So Bobbin can use it
Oh, float
as a
here.
as a raft.
Fishing device.
Oh yeah, it
Even
could be a flotation device for Bob.
that's right. Even when it's not.
What, an 8x6
Yeah,
by 6?
you just tie it on the bob.
Just so we don't lose him, you know?
Use one as an
Right.
arm floaty.
That's right. All right. I'm sorry. Toggin, did you say you were doing it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Anybody else cares? Anybody else want to roll for it?
No, that's fine. It's
No.
cool.
Okay.
It's going in the bag of holding, right? So
Mm,
I assume.
ouch. Okay. Deep breaths.
All right, and it is identified, so you're good. All right, so where are you guys headed? Going to the noisy room or north?
If we keep going north, we're not going to be able to get back, right? Or can we?
They didn't have
Well,
any problems
they've
coming
got
back.
handles. There's handles on the other side of the door.
Right.
Just going forward, we have to,
Yeah.
Right, but I
close
mean,
one.
if we're going to
for
go north and not travel south, right? Then this would be a better way to go if we're going south to go south. So I'm saying that
mean-
we're being forced, kind of, sort of, to go this direction. So I'm wondering if this is going to be tricky to get back into if we have to.
No, we just said there's handles on the other on this going back. There's no problem going back.
Okay, my mistake. I thought I heard Sven say that this wasn't only going north and that was all we could do. Like a
No,
turnstile.
Yeah. He was just
Well,
saying the
no,
door
no.
is open northward.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
They
Sorry.
They're
can't.
just
The
all
doors
in the
don't
same
open to
direction,
the
but they have
south.
handles only on one side.
Yep.
Right, but it's not like the turnstile, where we couldn't get through at all.
Correct.
We can go through back and
Right.
forth. Okay, cool.
Yep,
My
you can go
mistake.
back and
I
forth, yep.
misheard what you
Yeah.
said.
It's just the only obstacle is that per room, one of the doors has to be closed for the other to open.
Right.
All right, so where are you headed?
So squeeze on in here for a second so we can open the other door. Unless we want to go down
wanna
and deal
leave.
with the.
We can just
Ogden?
take turns, right? And just get through.
Or-
Or whatever, right?
Uh,
This guy's,
well,
I mean,
yes,
Taugen's
well,
big.
The question, Godden, do you want to leave Bob behind just for a minute, Bob, or do you want to ferry him as well?
What would you like him to do if he stays behind? Because he's just going to stand there forever if we don't give him some sort of instruction.
Yeah, no, why would we leave him behind?
Well,
Let's
it's just more
get
we
going.
want to. Okay, cool. We'll do multi-step then.
Yeah, because I mean, I would like to have him with me. He's a great meat shield. No offense, Bob.
None taken, dork.
Shoots you the middle finger.
There's
Good for him.
Yeah, we'll go through
Turns
the
out he
stages,
just has
guys.
a hand and middle thing.
Whatever we're gonna do, let's do it.
All right. I guess Godden, you should move with Bob then, so you can tell him to
all right.
move.
So you want to close? Somebody close the door, and I can move to the next level
Yeah.
with Bobbage.
All right,
Can't tell the
so
door's closed. The door's closed. It's dark for a second. I mean, well, I've got
here
light.
it
But
is. Here it is. Okay, so you go through the door.
I'm in a wagon and close the door in front of him, and so that we can then go forward.
Right, it's closed now. I'll go forward. He can come in. We'll get scrambles in here too. Whatever we gotta do, right?
Okay.
And then they'll go through to them. However we gotta do it.
oh,
Who
I
is
opened
the?
it, but I probably not.
As long as we can squeeze in there, because I know scrambles is pretty big.
We're all pretty big.
I know. That's
All
what I'm
right, so
saying.
you close the door behind Boblin, open up this door, and for the sake of simplicity,
I was trying to do that before it wasn't doing it. Okay.
right,
Cool.
because it was locked,
Oh,
we'll say
well, I mean, once I
guys-
closed the door behind me, and then
there's a thing in Fancy Grounds that allows me to lock the door so you guys
you
can't
locked
open
it.
it
I got you.
unless
Okay.
I allow you to unlock it. Okay, I'm trying to get, there you go. There we go. So as you guys come into this, the northern door, the last door you just opened, was warmer than the other doors. And when you open it up, you are in a huge, it opens up into this larger area, and it looks like this, you're in this tube. There's a circular, the roof above you, and it is extremely warm and wet in here. There is no water on the floor, but you immediately start sweating. And how far away is it? You hear the sounds of clacking claws up ahead of you. And that is where we're going to stop for the night.
Wow. Doesn't sound like anything important, guys. We should just turn back.
Indeed.
All right, so yeah, Godin still has the light on him. All right, so we'll need to add light to you, Godin, because you had cast light on yourself. Spell light, Godin. There you go. All right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for playing with me, guys. I will.
Thanks for jamming.
Next week, we'll be back
Thank you very
here
much.
in this strange new room that you guys are in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Oh my God.
Good night.